Welcome back everybody to another video. Today I'm going to be playing one game of rapid chess. I am currently 15-24. My opponent plays e4. Think about b6. We're going to play e5. I haven't played e5 in quite some time. We're just going to defend. I'm assuming the Rui. He plays the Italian. Bishop here is good. Knight out is good. Play bishop c5, see what this guy has cooking. He could play d3 here, he could play d4, he could play c3, he could even castle. Many options. Okay, we can develop my pieces. He's playing quite a boring variation. I would say there's many gambits he could play. We could play even d6. I don't like playing against d6 as white, so d6 could be a good option, but this is a pretty good option. We're going to play d6 in the future, develop my bishop, and we're just going to look for some tactics. We have used a lot of time already, but that's okay. We're gonna spend our time and win. We're only 4 moves into a rapid game, so we really shouldn't be spending much time, but I'm playing something that I haven't played before. As black, I don't really play anything like systemized kind of like this. So he plays d3, which probably should be played before castling. I don't know why, but it does not make a difference at my level of play, so it doesn't really matter that much. We have rook sliding to e1 by my opponent. It's a move, but I don't think it's too great. We can play knight here, threatening to fork and win. Not win, but be pretty good. It's a pretty good move. We also have knight here. We have bishop here pinning his knight to his queen. But I do like knight here. I think the most taking here. He does have maybe knight takes here. No, I just take it. So bishop out attacking my queen. We can push, and he has to move the bishop. And then we take here. Oh, but if we push, he can go here. So we could actually have opposite castled kings. I don't know what to call it. We could go knight back. That's allowing the pin though. We don't really like the pin. We're just gonna attack. He drops it back, and we obviously can't do this now because the bishop is defending it. This was my idea. I think it was after this though, but I don't need to play this immediately. That's not a need of mine. So here, can't play here because he just takes it with his bishop, and it's just a free piece for him. So I like this. I do have to move my knight now though, so back here, not the most favorable square, but we do have ideas of sacrificing here, opening up this file. However, I do want to castle first. He moves his rook back, so that is a waste of 1 move. So we do get some time. I could play something like this, then this. I think I do like that more, because if I play queen here, there's always ideas, right? There's always ideas. Here we can push. We can take, we can castle. Taking or pushing look the best, but he is defending it, so I'm not going to push. He also has an idea of queen coming here. That is actually his primary idea. We can castle. So if we castle, he plays queen here. We move my knight. Probably there. I don't think there's anywhere else for it to go. We can play bishop here. He plays queen here. We play knight back. He takes with queen. Not my favorite. We can play knight back first. Or we can just attack his bishop. Displace it? No. We want to castle that way, so we're not going to destroy my position. We can move a knight back here. We could always just play here after. Like this move, it looks bad, but I kind of like it actually. Knight back to g8. interesting square for the knight, but if he plays queen here, it's my only option now. I kind of forced it on him. On my knight, not on my opponent. So we're going to try to open up this side of the board. He's going to try to open up this side of the board, and it's going to be an all-out brawl, side versus side, who can win. This bishop is actually hanging if I can take it. We can go queen here. We can go knight dropping back. Knight here looks pretty cool. He can continue to push. I'll just push if he pushes. I don't want him to push twice. Maybe I do want him to push twice. I can go here. It doesn't look too bad. Honestly, I can let him push again. I think I'm just going to let him push again. I can attack the bishop. The bishop looks to be hanging, possibly. I think he has to move this knight to then get the bishop out of the way. But if he does move the knight, I can push here. So if I push here, he has knight here. I can take. We can also just push, force him back, and then push. That looks quite a lot better. Force him back, then push. If he takes, then I take with bishop into my position. Just looks insanely amazing. I can put my other rook over. I can try to bring my queen over, see if I have a checkmate threat. This pawn is pinned to the king. If he ever pushes here, I'm just going to push here. And it looks very good for me, honestly. So I can just win the bishop. That's the first instinct I see. I think winning this bishop is just it, right? Because he takes, I take, and I'm threatening taking here even. I think I can just take with check and then move my bishop forwards. Maybe not even. Do I need to move my bishop? What about bishop takes? No, that's not too good because then his bishop's free. I'm going to take with check. He moves his king over. I really thought he would have taken that. Interesting he didn't. Very interesting he didn't. We can push, then take. I honestly don't think this is a bad move for me to take, to just leave my bishop here. I don't think that's a bad idea. Pawn forwards. The only thing I'm worried about is his queen coming in. So I just have to make sure that his queen coming in doesn't completely destroy me. If he takes, I take. He comes in with his queen. He's double attacking my knight with his queen, and my bishop's hanging. Okay, well now his queen can't come in. I can just push. Go here maybe? I want to get a knight onto this square. So to get a knight onto this square, I would have to put it like knight here. Where else? So these are the only 8 squares that can jump onto there. Obviously, it's not going to be any of these ones. So we could take here with my bishop. We could move my rook over. I think rook here is a good idea. Maybe bishop here first. Where's his knight going? It's knight here. That's the only threat. Bishop here. We're up a piece. We're up a piece. There's still 16 pawns on the board. I can take him. He takes back. I move my knight to this square. Maybe. I can go takes, rook takes. And then put my knight here. I don't like that, actually. I'm not going to take here. I'm not going to take. But maybe like... Okay, he takes with pawn. That seems interesting. Because now my knights can get to this square, which I really like. We're going to go knight here, go here, and then see if he blunders this fork. And if he blunders the fork on e3, he's completely losing the game. We're already defending this. I think rook here is going to be my best option. Stopping this pawn from pushing. We can just go knight here. We're still defending this with 2, and he has no real ideas. I don't see any real ideas, at least. We can slide my rook over, slide my other rook over, and try to do some checkmating threat. We have even knight here as an idea that I haven't seen yet. And I'm at 3 minutes in a very complicated position where I'm up a piece. And these are not my specialty positions. Obviously, being up a piece is helpful, but I might blunder something. After push, takes, knight takes here. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. So, I'm at 3 minutes, he's at 6 minutes. I'm not sure. Rook sliding over, knight coming in. He takes there. We're going to double up here. We can go knight here. Maybe knight here. This is probably way better, actually. This is definitely a way better move. He's probably going to go rook here, or queen here. One of those 3 moves. Maybe even rook here. Doesn't look the best. We are threatening checkmate. Knight here looks very good. I think this is going to be my move. No matter what he does, any of the 4 options. I guess he can put his queen to 3 squares and still defend it, but... So he picked this square, but I am... Okay, well, that was a terrible idea by my opponent. Very, very bad idea. Because now I have a really good pawn. You just sacrifice the exchange. Now I'm just up a rook, I think. Yeah, I'm just up a rook. You can push here, but... I guess pushing here is actually a pretty good move, eh? He saw it, too. Interesting he saw it. Normally... Okay, well, I mean, not normally, but... I don't know. He takes... I can take... I'm opening up my position. Talking everything through gave me a winning position. However, I don't know. I think 2 minutes 45 seconds is pretty risky. He has a rook here. I didn't see that. He has the check. He has this. Right? What am I doing? He just takes my rook. I take here. So he takes my rook. I take his bishop. What is he doing? What? I just push now. Can I just take? Can I just push? What can I do? What can I do? There's got to be a winning move. Taking his pawn looks very good. We're also threatening pushing. And if he takes my pawn, I push again and I just win the game. That should be checkmate, actually. That's pretty cool. If he... I don't know what he'd do in the meantime. Maybe like... Oh my goodness, why would you push this pawn? That does nothing for the position. If he takes here, this is checkmate. And I can promote to a rook even and it's still checkmate. This pawn move just astounds me. It's going to be a blunder. Like, this move right here is going to be a blunder. What? This guy might just be wasting my time. There we go. My opponent abandoned, and it's pretty sad he wasted that much time, but thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.